All right, y'all, I got this installed. I got to clean it up some just a little bit, but I do have my dual motors in there. You guys can see that there. I got the 52 tooth spool that's in there, or center spool diff gear in there. And then I did put the optional pinion gears in there as well. Those are some pretty big pinions. I don't know what teeth those are. Right off bat, let's see if it says it on here. I don't know what size these really are, but they're actually pretty big. They're probably close to about 40 or something like that. So I did get that installed, and I do have everything over. So at the end of this video, I'm going to leave the video where they actually installed. And I just recommend you just take a couple of minutes and go through the video. What I did was I played the video probably at about a quarter speed. You can do that on YouTube. There's a little button where you can press it, and you can actually play the video at a quarter speed. And I kind of paused it at a couple of instances too to get this installed because it was kind of my first time doing it. But everything is in here. It's installed. The two speed controllers are working, and I got their gyro to work too. I already gotta have this one in here, but their gyro works as well. I had it reversed, and I didn't know how to reverse it, but I have instructions, and you'll see that screen come up where you can reverse it and use the gyro. It was like turning the opposite way or something. And I didn't know from the functionality of it how to get that working, but those instructions there show you how. So their gyro works fine too. So those of you that have their gyro coming, you're fine with using theirs as well. I just spent the extra money. I could have got theirs to where I just couldn't figure it out because I didn't have the instructions. So you can use their gyro with it. And I'm going to go ahead. You got 2 on off buttons. And I just got 2 3S's right now hooked up in there, or 2 2S's actually. And I have some 3S's that are 2S size. They're, I think they're 5,500 or something. But when I get this running, I'll put all that out there. And these are, of course, going to kind of mount right here. And I believe my 4S, which is the 8800, is going to be able to mount in there as well. So if I wanted to do an 8S, which I will at some point, I can try to mount this in here and get that going. That's going to be pretty interesting to run this on 8S. You know, 2S, or I could say 4S and 6S is going to be crazy. But to run a vehicle like this on 8S, where each motor is running 4S each, is going to be very, very, very interesting. But I'm going to run this. You guys see that? That's going to be so cool to get that running. So I did want to show this to you guys at least to get this, to let you know that it's not difficult at all. I mean, I build stuff, but I just don't have time to. But I went ahead and took about an hour for me to take the stuff off, and actually about an hour and 15, 20 minutes, and to put everything back in here and get this all set up for it. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit more and try to get this out running in the next day or so. But I did want to at least show this to you guys and let you know it's not that difficult to put it in. I got to work on like cleaning the double-sided tape up here and kind of cleaning it up and stuff. But it is good. I did also want to let you know about their gyro. It's good, but I have this in here, but you can also use theirs as well. Probably after I do some testing and stuff, I'll test it with theirs, but I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and get this running. I'm going to run it with the stock tires, and I'm going to run it with their foam tires. And I'm going to run it on I'm going to run it with 2 2S's and 2 3S's. I'll see about the 4S if I can get those to fit up in there, but that's going to be coming soon. But you guys check this out. Dual motor, 10 scale car. I think it's the first time any company's ever done a dual motor 10 scale car, hasn't it? Unless somebody custom made one. But this is actually going to be pretty awesome to run. So anyway, put your comments down below. Like I said, stay tuned for the end of this video. I'm going to play the whole video again with them doing their installation of this, installation of the dual motor. Like I said, follow it, and it's not going to be difficult. The only thing you got to do is take off all this top center brace here, take off the single motor mount, and then go ahead and do the installation from there. And they do have dual motor vehicles too out there that you can purchase. They got them with different kV motors, so there'll be a link in the description, of course, to either purchase a single motor, dual motor, or do a single motor. And then if you want to do the dual motor kit later on, you can do that as well. There's going to be links in the description to all that. So as always, appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for this ending part, because it's, like I said, it's about a 3 or 4 minute video, and you guys will see all that. And I'll get this running within the next day or two so we can see what kind of speeds we get.